Look at that forecast.
To keep their season alive tonight in Game 4 of their North Division semifinals.
And the team's out in Rochester to take on the Amherst, looking to force a decisive Game 5 here in Utica on Thursday. Live here in the studio to get us ready, we have Sports Director Spencer Davidson. Spencer, good evening.
Good evening, guys. After a record-setting regular season where the Comets won 13 straight games to start the year, finished with 43 wins, and then went on to earn the North Division title, the fate of the season rests on tonight's result. The Comets enter with their backs against the wall and have little room for error if they are to keep their Calder Cup hopes alive. The top team in the Eastern Conference had high expectations coming into the postseason, but are now at risk of an early exit after two straight 4-3 overtime losses in Games 2 and 3. Now the team must find a way to bounce back from those crushing defeats in order to extend the season and give Utica fans at least one more home game to celebrate. It'll be a tough challenge in a hostile environment and made even more difficult by the loss of defenseman Robbie Russo, who was suspended for tonight's game after an illegal check to the head near the end of the third period in Game 3. That led to the power play that the Amherst won it on in OT. Russo is one of the team's top defensemen. He's second on the team in goals and points in the postseason and tied for first with a +3 rating thus far. With that, defenseman Jeremy Grollo or newcomer Shakir Mukhamadullin may be called upon to step up and see an expanded role in this one. In front of an expected crowd of around 10,000, the Comets will have to find a way to silence the Rochester fans, and finishing the first period with a lead would certainly do it. How important is a solid first period? Well, in the regular season, Utica was 22-5-6 when up after one. That record drops to 6-11 when trailing. No word just yet on who is starting in goal tonight, with Nico Dawes and Akira Schmid both seeing time in this series. I hope to have an answer on that front for you at 6. It's going to take all hands on deck in this one for the Comets to survive, and you better believe that the Amherst will come out strong, looking to avoid having to come back here for a decisive Game 5 at the Adirondack Bank Center. The pressure is on, and it's up to the Comets to respond. Game 4 starts tonight at 7:05. Guys?
All right, Spencer, thank you. Here's what the team's working on.
From the Sports Station, powered by Hamilton Orthopedics Spine and Sports Medicine, here is News Channel 2 Sports Director Spencer Davidson.
Good evening. It's do or die time tonight for the Utica Comets, who face elimination from the Calder Cup playoffs in Game 4 of the North Division semifinals. Trailing 2-1 in the best-of-5 series, a loss to the Amherst tonight would end Utica's run. The team must refocus after they come off of two straight devastating 4-3 overtime losses in Games 2 and 3. There is a bit of pressure on Rochester, though, too. They are looking to close it out now at home and avoid having to come back to a raucous whiteout crowd for a decisive Game 5 at the Adirondack Bank Center on Thursday. The Comets will be without defenseman Robbie Russo, who was suspended for tonight's game after an illegal check to the head with just 15 seconds left in the third period on Sunday. That play resulted in the power play that the Amherst won it on in OT. Now, losing Russo is big. He's second on the team in goals and points and tied for first on the team with a +3 rating in this series thus far. Special teams could be key as well. The Comets have actually operated well on the man advantage, converting at a 3-for-5 clip through the first 3 games. They do need to stay out of the box, though, as the Amherst are also hot on the power play, going 2-for-4 so far, including in Game 3's winner. Now, it's unconfirmed, but a source with the team tells me that it is likely Nico Dawes will be back in goal for Utica after Akira Schmid got the start in Game 3. Dawes has stopped 44 of 51 shots he has faced in the series thus far. In front of a hostile crowd, coming out strong in the first period and grabbing a lead could prove to be the difference. The Comets gave up the game's first 2 goals in 2 of the 3 games in the series. In the regular season, when the team was 22-5-6 when up after one period, that record drops to 6-11 when trailing after one. With all that being said, it's prediction time. I think the Comets do get it done tonight with their backs against the wall and come away with a 4-2 win to send the series back to Utica for a decisive Game 5. I also think Alexander Holtz will get in the goal column in this game. But we'll see what happens in just about a half hour from now. The Comets drop the puck with the Amherst at 7:05. I'll have highlights for you tonight at 11 as Utica looks to keep their season alive. News Channel 2 at 6. We'll wrap up after the break.
From the Sports Station, powered by Hamilton Orthopedics Spine and Sports Medicine, here is News Channel 2 Sports Director Spencer Davidson.
Good evening. The Utica Comets had their backs against the wall tonight, down 2-1 in the best-of-5 North Division semifinals against the Rochester Americans. The Comets look to fend off elimination and keep their season alive tonight in Game 4. To Blue Cross Arena, Comets trying to send this series back here to Utica for a decisive Game 5 on Thursday. They'll do so without defenseman Robbie Russo, who was suspended for a hit to the head in Game 3. First period, Comets looking to quiet the crowd of 10,000 early. Tice Thompson, Brian Flynn, Nolan Foote backdoor, tic-tac-toe goal. Foote gives Utica an important 1-0 lead. Comets do well when leading after one. In the second, next goal is a big one. Stretch pass for A.J. Greer, who comes in 2-on-1, elects to shoot and makes the right choice. Greer's 5th goal of the playoffs gives Utica some much-needed insurance. They lead by 2. Coach Deneen had the boys ready tonight. Just over 3 minutes left in the second. Comets rush in, chased a Leo shot, stopped. Greer 2-whacks the rebound, slips the second under Aaron Dell for his 2nd of the game, 6th of the series. Comets now on top by 3. But they're still not satisfied. 1:45 remaining. Utica has a 5-on-3. Check out the pass from Alex Holtz to Chase DeLeo. Check it out one more time. Fake shot gets the defense to bite, and DeLeo gets himself in the goal column. Rochester got 2 back in the third, but that's all they'd get. Remember at 6 o'clock when I said the Comets would win 4-2? Well, that's exactly what ended up happening. They stay alive as this one is headed back here to Utica for Game 5 on Thursday. In the other North Division semifinal tonight, the series